Welcome to my Smash Ultimate Wario guide. I'm going to get straight into it because I want to cover a lot of info. I'm going to go through all of Wario's moves first, and then I'll cover some playstyle tips at the end. Nair got a huge buff. It is one of Wario's best combo starters, one of his best moves, and arguably one of the best Nairs in the game. It has two separate hitboxes that combo easily at low percents. Nair can even combo into itself. It has a very fast startup, making it a pretty good get off me tool and out of shield option. The second hit can lead into any other aerial at low and mid percents. Here's it comboing into up air, forward air, back air, and it can even combo into waft. Fair has very low knockback, but the startup is very fast. It's a good poking tool and has a chance to trip. The low knockback is good for trapping opponents on platforms and following up. This move is probably Wario's best skimping tool, fantastic for edge guards. Landing 2 to 3 fairs consecutively can just carry opponents off stage. The late hit of fair can also jab block, and can also be followed up by other aerials at low percents. The late hit can even follow up to waft while airborne. Back air is a viable KO move that can auto-cancel out of a short hop if buffered. It's Wario's strongest aerial in terms of knockback, and it's good for edge guards. If approaching, I recommend using it out of a reverse aerial rush. Down air is a solid edge guarding tool due to its multiple hitboxes. It can kill at high percents, but ideally you want to kill before this happens. It can stay spiked if your opponent tries to recover low, but it can be teched. Your opponent gets launched on whatever side of Wario they're on when the final hitbox lands, so make sure you drift to launch them away from center stage. When landing with it onto the stage before the final hit comes out, you can follow up with a chomp or true combo into a half waft, which is an easy kill setup. Up air is a great combo tool that combos into itself at a huge range of percents. You can abuse your opponents with up air when they are above you, and you can create even more pressure when combining it with up tilt. It's Wario's strongest aerial damage-wise. I recommend using it after a fastball if you're trying to combo start. It combos into waft at low and mid percents, and even high percents if you land a headbutt hitbox of waft. Platforms make it easy to extend combos with up air. It can even kill in certain situations, but it's not your strongest kill option. So when you combine up tilts with up air, that's when this move really shines. It got a huge buff with less startup and little end lag. Combined with its low knockback, it's great for comboing. This usually makes it easy to land a couple up tilts together, whether it's mid combo or used as a combo starter at low and mid percents. The amount of up tilts you can combo are based on your opponent's weight, fall speed, and percent. You can usually finish these combos off with an up air. There's no more intangibility on Wario's fingers, but it's still a decent anti-air. It can combo into many aerials or even directly into waft. Jab is just okay. It's slow for a jab and does about 10% if you land both hits, which do connect a lot easier in Ultimate. Dash attack is an okay burst option that does a solid 11% and can kill at high percents. If you happen to land a weaker late hitbox, it can sometimes follow up into an aerial. You can combo it from a down tilt, but sadly there's no trip hitbox anymore. Down tilt is a fast poking tool that combos into itself because of its little knockback. It can be good when used with dash dancing because of its fast startup and good reach. Good follow-ups and combos are grabs, forward tilt, and dash attack. Forward tilt has really good range, and is a decent kill option. In most situations you want to use it over forward smash due to the faster startup. It's pretty easy to follow up a forward tilt after a forward air. It can be a good kill option at the ledge, and can be angled, making it better to clip opponents recovering. Forward smash is a powerful laggy smash attack that's okay when running back or for a hard read. I recommend using it for hard punishes. Up smash is a good kill move and is decent at covering landings with pretty good vertical and horizontal range. The hitbox starts behind Wario, so sometimes it's better to use it out of a pivot. It's a good out of shield option if your opponent comes at you with an attack. Look how big my guy's head gets. Down smash is Wario's worst move. It's okay for covering rolls, but there's no situation where this is your best option. Chomp is great with very fast startup and long range, and can kill at high percents. You want to mash the B button to get the most damage, and it actually heals 0.6% per bite now. It's a command grab, so it goes through shields, making it really good against opponents who shield expecting waft. I recommend occasionally B reversing it to cross up opponents. Use it more frequently against shield heavy defensive opponents. Landing with it can be surprisingly good against opponents running at you. You can drag people into the blast zone, but this usually works best against bad recoveries. Keep in mind that your opponent is trapped longer at higher percents. Using explosives will cause them to detonate inside Wario, damaging nearby foes. Consuming items lessens the time necessary to charge Waft by 1.5 seconds. You can see that Wario doesn't start flashing here, showing he has Waft till after the second bite. Bike is great for recovery and quick damage when unexpected, wheelie after you land the first hit. You can ride the bike into the stage to quickly spawn it without jumping off. Use this when you have some space to edgeguard, or spawn it right after you kill an opponent. You can throw the bike at opponents and kill with it at high percents. You can eat it with Chomp, or you can break it into more pieces to recover more health and more Waft time reduction. Using Waft on your bike extends the hitbox. This most notably helps when trying to clip recoveries when the bike is on the edge of the stage. After losing the bike, you need to wait 6 seconds to spawn it back. Remember that because your recovery and edgeguarding capabilities are going to take a huge hit until it comes back. Bike also lets you recover under the stage. All the hits of Corkscrew connect better in Ultimate. The final hit can KO at high percents towards the top of the screen. You can steer it left or right. It's an okay out of shield option or edgeguard tool if you already expelled your jump. I already gave some info about Waft and showed some ways you could combo into it. Half Waft takes 55 seconds to charge and comes out frame 5. Full Waft takes 1 minute and 50 seconds to charge, does the most damage and knockback, and has a huge hitbox and super armor frames 5 to 10. There's also a headbutt hitbox that's equally powerful in terms of KO potential. And just to repeat the easiest ways to combo into Waft, they are up air, nair, up tilt, landing down air, and the late hit of fair. If I was to give some advice, sometimes it's just best to use Waft out of reaction when your opponent does a laggy move, or when you know the super armor will eat through the opponent's hitbox they are throwing out. It's also worth noting that Waft can be used to help your recovery in an emergency situation. Combined with jump and bite, Wario's recovery potential can be insane, but you have to make the decision if you want to burn his Waft or not, or just save it for the next stock. Wario's pummel is decent. It should be used 0 to 3 times based on the opponent's percent. Up throw is his most powerful throw at low percents if you true combo to an up air. You can follow the opponent's DI, but it's harder to land against lighter, floatier opponents. Down throw is his most powerful throw in general. It can lead to follow-ups like bike wheelie if your opponent doesn't jump away. You can also combo into bike if you run up down throw and the bike was already thrown upwards behind you. Forward throw got a huge nerf, not being able to kill till very high percents now. Now it's really only used for positioning. It didn't kill Link here till 200% with proper DI. Back throw has similar knockback to forward throw. It has low kill power, and it's really only used for positioning or to set up for an edgeguard situation. Alright, so in closing, Wario's pros are that he's heavy, he's fast in the air, he has good aerials, which are even better now with less end lag and a better jump squat, a good combo game, a great edgeguarder, great recovery, and he has one of the best comeback tools in the game being Waft, that combos from a number of moves. Wario's biggest cons are that he lacks range, and sometimes you have to change your strategy based on your opponent's playstyle or character. Wario can struggle against sword fighters like Marth or Cloud since they could keep him out, or rushdown characters like Fox or Pikachu because they could simply out-pressure him. You could play Wario aggressively and pressure heavy, that's how I like to play him. But depending on your matchup, it might be better to play a more bait and punish playstyle to get safe pokes in while you wait for Waft to charge. I definitely recommend playing with tilt stick since you're going to use them a lot more than a smash attack. That about sums it up. If you guys have any Wario tips, leave them in the comments below to help others out. I'm going to be making some more Smash content on this channel, so do me a favor and subscribe if you like this video. I also started a Twitch channel where I occasionally stream on. I stream online battles, labbing with characters, and sometimes friendlies. So give me a follow over there if that interests you. Some point in the near future, I'm going to be making a set streaming schedule. But anyway, that's it. Hopefully you learned something. I'll see you in the next video.